Hey guys, welcome back to Final Fantasy XII with me, Roarin, the Werewolf, and I am going to be continuing on with the story here in Final Fantasy XII. Now, there is quite a lot of stuff coming in this episode, and I'm going to try to cut. I'm just going to try to keep it short, because the next area or two is going to be quite lengthy. So many chests, so much stuff. There's a couple of side quests we can actually take care of. Well, not fully, but we can get to after we do this cutscene. And if you've gotten to this point and gone back to Rabanastre before you hit this part of the main story, you can buy a ton of stuff. I am broke. I am broke because I bought almost everything. The only thing that I didn't buy was the new technique. Because, well, I need to gather more monster items and sell. So, yeah. Hopefully this video won't be too long. It will probably be as long as the Bartham Passage video. But let's go ahead and get to it. A really good scene is coming up. His Excellency has given orders that you are to be granted an audience. Are you prepared? Yes, let's go. Then come this way.
When Vossler learned my father had been killed the night of the treaty signing, he returned to Rabanastre, there to aid my escape. There was still time before Vane's reach extended too far. We thought that you could protect me.
However, when I then made the announcement that you had taken your own life, I must have seemed a model citizen of the Empire. The announcement, you see, was Vane's suggestion. Of course, at the time I was reluctant, but I could not perceive his reasons. Now it is clear he meant to drive a wedge between us.
Halim, we are past all this. Boucherba must stand with us. We can stop Vane.
I once knew a girl whose only wish was to be carried in her uncle's arms. Your Majesty is a woman grown now.
Then Boucherba will aid me.
Suppose for a moment you were to defeat Vane. What then? You cannot simply rebuild your kingdom with the only proof of your birthright stolen. Without that, the Grand Kiltias on Boomises cannot and will not recognize your Majesty as the rightful heir. You may yet be a princess, but without proof of your identity, you are powerless. You will remain with me. We do nothing till the time is right.
I cannot just wait.
Then what does your Majesty propose we do?
Uncle Halim.
Incidentally, what is the going rate for rescuing princesses these days? Food would be a start. The good stuff, mind you.
This can be arranged, though it will take some time.
Time enough for a bath, I hope. Dirty business, you know. Best bring a change of clothes, too.
What are you doing? This is Balthier's ship.
I'm going to retrieve the Dawn Shard. It's the proof that I need. I know where it's hidden. I'll return his airship later.
Are you crazy?
This is something that I have to do. Not only for myself, but for all those who have fallen. I will not be made to hide. I'll fight alone if I must.
You still have Bosch, right? Besides, you can't just go around stealing people's ships. What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to concentrate.
That's quite enough, Your Majesty.
What do you think? A bit over the top? In my line of work, you never know when something like this might come in handy. I'm trying to concentrate. I'm leaving you with the Marquis.
You can't!
Trust me, you're better off staying here.
Suppose you kidnapped me instead. You're a sky pirate, aren't you? Then steal me. Is that so much to ask?
What do you have that I would want?
The Dynast King's treasure. The Dawn Shard is but one of the riches that lie waiting in King Wraithwall's tomb.
King Wraithwall, you say?
Kidnapping royalty is a serious offense. It won't do much to lower the bounty on your head.
How much is the price on your head these days, I wonder?
Allow me to escort you in Vossler's place.
Will you be joining us?
What? Are you kidding? I don't want to stick around this place.
Then I'm coming too.
Canelo?
Don't leave me here.
Of course not.
Then it's settled. We should leave before the Marquis realizes she's missing, like proper kidnappers.
Dr. Sid, does this set Draclaw?
I have confirmed he receives funds from Lord Vane. His agency in the fall of Nabudis is also certain. Yet, with Judge Zekt, who led the assault, missing, the truth remains difficult to ascertain.
The long, cold years have clouded my eyes. I cannot see my own son's heart.
My lord.
This illness will claim me. So then, who is to be my successor? The Senate fears the capable Peregrine Vane. They prefer a young, fledgling emperor. Gabranth, once in the past I laid siege to your homeland.
The Republic of Landis is long since gone. My allegiance lies wholly with the Empire.
Perhaps. But what of your brother? He did not accept us as you did. He fled to Dalmasca. Did you never think to follow him?
I follow his every move. He is an enemy of the Empire. He will be cut down.
So you would kill even your own brother for the Empire. Be that as it may, Gabranth, your ruthlessness is not without merit. But it must not become this way with Larsa. You must ensure that it does not.
So then you ask me to be his sword, to strike where he might not.
Rather be his shield. Gabranth, keep your close watch on Vane. His is the keenest blade of all.
My lord.
Do this for me, Gabranth. I could not bear to see my sons war with each other again.
Whoa. This come in handy often?
It's tough being popular. Wouldn't want any admirers dropping in while we're away. Well now, that's as far as she goes. We'll be in yacht from here onwards.
Across the Sandsea, to the Valley of the Dead, and to King Wraithwall's tomb below.
So when you're on yacht, skystones don't work at all. That's why we gotta hoof it the rest of the way, you see?
Happy you get to teach me something for a change?
Well, if you want to be a sky pirate, you gotta know your... Hey, what do you mean for a change?
Come on,
At least we
discuss
thought
it.
to bring
I'm smarter than
entertainment.
you.
Oh yeah? Says who? You wanna see what they think about it?
I wouldn't be so confident.
Well, okay. Now, even though I had that little audio bug thanks to the PC emulator, yeah, we can take care of a side quest or two. So we're going to end up porting back to Rabanastre and take care of one of them. Let's go there. Take care of the second part of the kitchen side quest. I'm going to talk to this Moogle. We're going to the bazaar. She should be up in her same spot. We couldn't do this before in the last video because we had to actually come to this part of the world naturally, I guess. It is good to see you again. I have had so little opportunity to speak with humans. My people keep to themselves. The number of visitors to our village could be counted on our single hand. So, I did a long to come to think of a great city such as Rabanastre. That wish is now come true, but this is not how I had hoped it would be. I knew my choice would bring hardship, yet... blank. Okay. Let's see, we got you should have thought it through, which is a +1 answer, or things will get better, which is a -1 answer. We're going to go with the +1 answer again. You should have thought it through. Perhaps I should have. Strength of will alone could not make up for my ignorance of the wilder world. I do not wish to admit it, but I know it now to be true. Feel not sorrowful. It is no easy thing to speak unwelcome truths to another, yet these are the most valuable truths to hear. Okay. Now, if you've reached the point in this story, you can go ahead and do some shopping. I've already done my shit firsthand, so yeah. I think the next side quest is in the Estersand I have to look it up. But first I'm going to go see if there's any bounties. Now, there is not a lot of places where you can go that doesn't adhere to the main story that will give you good experience, even if you are fighting with the solo character by yourself. So, yeah, either places are too high or too low in level for experience. Okay, let's see if there's any hunts. A Wyvern Lord available. We can go ahead and take this. Where's the petitioner? It's in the weapon shop here in Rabanastre. Yeah. At least it's not a elite mark, which we are incapable of doing right at this moment. No elite mark we can actually take care of right now. Okay, now who could it be? Could it be you? No. You talk about the loot stuff. Come on. Come on. Camera thing there. Is it you? No. Could it be? Yeah, it should be you. So you saw my bill about the Wyvern Lord, did you? Most days I stay in Rabanastre patrolling the shops and markets, but not long back I was dispatched to make a survey of the outlying desert. Agreed to the hunt? Yes. Now then, where was I? Our orders led through the western sand and further west into the Sandsea. We just arrived at the western edge of the sky, Yensa Sandsea, when we saw in the sky the Wyvern Lord. It did not worry the others, but certainly worried me. What if that worm were to attack Rabanastre, I thought. I informed the commander of my concerns. He dismissed it as bad case of nerves, saying even if I did attack, the watch would soon stop it. Most like the city would be safe, I'd give him that, but it doesn't mean that there wouldn't be casualties. I may be Arcadian, but I care about Rabanastre. That is why I posted the bill against my own purse. It's got naught to do with the Empire. I want you to slay that Wyvern Lord for me. Yep. The Yensa Sandsea. It is such a large area. And a cool idea. Almost kind of like Dune. But yeah, let's go ahead and make our way to the second side quest if I could find it. If not, we'll head back onto the story. Well, I decided to hold off on the second side quest since after we receive the Dawn Shard, we can actually complete it. So let's hold off on that a bit, because this is going to take quite a while to get through. Looks like we need Libra in this place to avoid various traps.
So where exactly is Wraithwall's tomb?
Far to the west. We must first cross the Yogir Yensa, and beyond that, the Nam Yensa, before we reach the tomb. An expanse of desert larger still than all of Dalmasca. We must pace ourselves. If you grow tired, we stop and take rest.
You don't have to worry about me. I'm tougher than I look.
You are at that.
Sand, so thin, so fine, it can act as a sea. Yeah. Yeah, there's no swimming in that shit. But this area is filled with so many respawnable chests, so many good loot items to get, and so big, so many enemies to fight. This is probably going to be a decent level up spot, and I would end up having a very long cut in between scenes, just me just going around looting shit. We want to gain as many items as we can to get our guild back up to where it was. And yeah, that's going to take a while. But let's rush through this a little bit, find ourselves the map, and get on with it. Make sure we steal as much as we can. That's what I have Pinello doing right now. Foe HP at equal 100%. Steal, and anything after that is kill. I equipped her with a gun so I can have her at range. There are flying enemies that are very hard to deal with melee weapons, so having ranged weapons equipped with us is pretty good. I also gave her an item I had a while back called a Silent Shot. It has a chance of, putting silence on an enemy just in case if there are magic users. And they are magic users here in the Yensa.
A construct to draw oil from the ground. Abandoned many years now, it seems.
Did Dalmascans build this?
No, the Rosarians. Their empire lies far to the west, ever at war with Arcadia. Heedless of the kingdoms caught in their midst. Dalmasca, Nabrodia, Landis.
'Tis the small craft's fate to watch the list of the galleons and pray for light winds.
Vossler, why are you here?
Imagine my surprise when upon my return to Bogerba, I find both you and the Lady Ash have vanished. I thought you above consorting with sky pirates.
Malthir is a man worthy of our trust, and it was the Lady Ash's decision. I am content to lend my arm, as I could not when Rassler died, when her throne was taken. Never again. I will defend her this time.
You walked the Knight's path. The Lady Ash?
We should leave this place.
Let me guess. Sandstorm?
Something far worse.
This is where it cuts off for the audio for a little bit. The Marquis sympathizes with your plight, yet the Empire watches. You can only keep whispers of your abduction silent for so long. Yes, but tell me, Vossler, what have you accomplished?
We leave at once. This is Urutan Yensa territory, and they are unfond of visitors. Looks like we've attracted the wrong sort of attention. Let's quit this place while we still can. Move!
Vossler, have you found the means to restore Dalmasca?
First, we must claim the Dawn Shard. It all begins with that.
Final Fantasy's version of Sand Raiders. This is too much. Oh, I love this game. But it looks like we have a guest in our midst that gives us a little bit more extra oomph in this area, which we can very well use. Now the map should be over there to this whole area. We'll need to make our way over there. Wait, no, it's not over there. It's over there. Yeah. These enemies drop a Yensa Fang with a Yensa Fin, which I think can be used to gain a bizarre item. I just don't know which one. I would have to end up looking it up. Yeah, but you can steal it from him, and I think they drop it too. They also drop Gil, since they're humanoids. Okay. Yeah, let's go over here. You'll just see how big this frickin' place is. Come on. Clicky the thingy. Alright, now let's see how big this place is. Well, we can only zoom in and zoom out, but we got this, and we got there, and we got there, and then we got there, and we got up here, and we got over here. So yeah, this is going to be quite the expansive journey. Both these entrances lead to the same way, but I think that there is a shop down in here. Yeah, down in the Yensa border tunnel. There should be a shop right there. At least that's what the map says. And a save crystal too. So we'll be heading down that way. So yeah, let's see. We're gonna go up this way. One leads to the Subterranean Caverns. Actually, both these ways lead to the Subterranean Caverns. I don't think we need to go down there just yet, though. And then we'll head up there, head down there, down here. Well, and we're back. I did quite a bit of leveling while off camera. I got all my characters up to level 27. Got all the grimoires and everything. This part of the video is probably going to feature a lot about talking about the enemies and the chests that spawn in this general area of the Yensa Sandsea. We're still in the Ogre Yensa, and right now we're in this beginning part of the area of the Ogre Yensa. We just backtracked from down here where the shop is. We've got quite a bit of guild on us, and going to be talking about the best chests that you can find in this area, and also be talking about enemy drops, the enemies that we will see. So we're going to this part of the video is going to have a lot of cuts, a lot of fade-ins, all kinds of shit. So let's begin. There are 2 chests in this part of the map. One of them is the one that we're looking for here. It is chest number 1. It has a chance of dropping a bronze shield, and it should spawn right here. But as you can very well tell, it has not on my character. Oh well. You can always save, and you can always reload and see if it has spawned. So if you're needing weapons or items, bronze shield is going to be right here for number 1. The second chest in this area is not really that well needed. Let's see. You are going to also be encountering tons of these little guys. A lot of them. So let's take a glimpse at what they drop. If I can find it. It looks like they're under the humanoid class tab in the bestiary. So I'm going to have to fall back all the way back here. The Uraton Yensa. They drop an Earthstone, Phoenix Down, and a chance to drop Earth Magicite. You can steal a Pebble, a Potion, a Yensa Fin, which is probably one of the things that you want to look forward to, because you can sell that and gain like a bazaar item. And you can poach a Pebble, which you don't need to poach from them at all. Yeah, you don't need to do that. The main thing you want is the Yensa Fin. The earth stones that they drop are good for selling to accumulating a great big amount of money. And all classes, all different variations of the Uraton Yensa drop the same items, so you don't have to worry about all that. Frack. Don't want to close my point in the book. Alright. Let's move on to the next area. Now we are in this section of the map, just one bit step over from where we got. There are lots of important chests in this area. Lots. So, first one we need to come across is chest number 5, which should be down in that general area. Okay, let's go ahead and make our way down there. We have more of this Uraton Yensa the fight. There is also an enemy that spawns in the Ogre Yensa Sandsea that you don't want to mess with. It is a giant elemental. Huge elemental fire. And this thing is powerful at my current level. At your current level, when you're going to be here. You can't beat it. Trust me, I tried. Alright, chest number 5 should have spawned right around here. Oh, well, before we get to the chest number 5, let's go ahead and talk about these frogs. The frogs don't actually appear in the bestiary for the Yensa because they show up in the caverns that are down below, just right where we are at now. But for some reason we still encounter them. Interesting. But chest number 5 should have appeared right here. Chest number 5 has a chance of dropping a killer bow, which is what Fran is using right now. Let's move on to chest number 6. Now where's that on the map? Just a little bit down there, so we have to go back up the ramp and over somewhat. Alright, here we are at chest number 6. Oh, it's just onion arrows? Are you serious? Or high potion. Yeah, I could do that. Chest number 7. Chest number 7 is just north of here, down in that little group. Okay. Yeah. No, down there somewhere. Chest number 7 and 8. 8 is also a kind of a good one, but we don't have the item that goes with it, really. Also, you got to be wary on going to these edges. They sometimes spawn creatures just like this. This is called just a regular Yensa. Very rare to come across in this area. Oh no, I like moved the spot with the where I had in the bestiary while looking for that stupid lizard one. The Yensa has a chance to drop a Earthstone, a Gold Needle, a Yensa Scale, which is another thing to look out for must-have items that you need for the Bazaar, a Dark Mote. You can also steal a Yensa Scale, a Pisces Gem, or you can actually steal an equipped item called a Barbut. You can also poach a Yensa Scale and a Yensa Fin. So it's good to poach those things. This should be chest number 7. You have a chance of gaining a mace. Or a potion. Alright, let's move on to chest number 8. Which should be somewhere around here. And as far as I can see, it has not spawned this time around. That's quite alright. Chest number 8 has a chance of dropping onion bombs. It is for a weapon you don't currently have during this time in your playthrough. I will eventually get to a video where I talk about the various weapons and their strengths and weaknesses for Final Fantasy XII. Okay, now where is the next chest that we need to look forward to? Chest number 10. We have a chance to getting a hand axe. Now where is this baby located at? Up this way with that little try area. Over there. We come across another enemy that we have currently seen. Let's see. The Al-Ranun? Something like that. They're commonplace around this area. Or areas just like this. They have a chance of dropping succulent fruit, earthstone, potion, and alarm clock. You can steal succulent fruit, a handkerchief, or a weapon, mace. The one that was in the chest that, that we didn't get. You can also poach succulent fruit. Succulent fruit is another item that you can end up selling for quite a lot of gil, as well as I think it's used in a Bazaar item as well. So chest number 10 should have spawned here. Yeah, should have spawned here. Maybe like right here. It has a chance of dropping a hand axe. Alright, what's next? Chest number 11 and 12. They're at the ends of each of these spots. As well as a wyvern flying by. The one that you've seen previously before. Oh wait, no, this is chest number 10. Oh, I'm such a noob. That's chest number 10. Right here. I was reading the map wrong. What I was looking at was chest number 9. Be careful of those traps. They sometimes can cause status ailments. Chest number 11 is right here in this area. It has a chance of dropping 2 items that you might want to look out for. A cypress pole or a capella, which is a gun. So we have that to look forward to. Let's move over to chest number 12, which is right over there, and there's the wyvern. Can we nail it from here? Can we hit it? There we go. Bring it here. Wyvern has a chance of dropping a firestone, a crooked fang, which is something you want to look forward to, a linen cuirass, which is an armor piece, and a high potion. You have the chance of stealing a firestone, a teleport stone, or 300 gil, and you can poach from a wyvern, a crooked fang, or a Bacchus wine. Chest number 12. This too also has 2 items that you might want to look out for. It has a chance of dropping a spear or a Zwill blade. And we got a Zwill blade. There is one more chest in this area that you might want to look out for. It's chest number 13, and it is right over in that little bloom right up there. So we're going to make our way over that way. Alright, chest number 13. This too also has 2 items that can possibly drop. A chopper, which is some kind of dagger or an axe or something. Or the gambit of HP less than 20%. I should have it already, but we got a chopper off of that round. Okay, I think that's all the enemies and chests in this area that you should look out for, and all their item drops. Let's move on to the next area. Now we are in this part of the world of the map of the Yensa Sandsea. There are 4 chests to look out for, and also that one enemy that I was talking about resides in this part of the world map that you don't want to mess with. Chest number 14 should reside here. This has a chance of dropping an iron helm. And we did get it. Okay, cool. Let's move on to chest number 15. Alright, right here is where chest 15 is. It has a dropping an item that you might want to look out for. Yep. That is a piece of ring mail. And we got a potion instead. That's quite alright. Fran is asleep. Let's move on to the next 2 chests and hopefully avoid the big giant flaming ball of a fire elemental along the way. Alright, there it is. The big giant fire elemental. Right now it is labeled as neutral, but it does change its attitude if you get too close or attack another enemy too close to it. Let's see if I can get a tiny bit closer to see its level. Its level is 45. Right now it has Reflect and Protect on it. It also has the ability to cast this on enemies, on its own allies. Also cast, what was it? Brave. It has a chance of casting that, as well as Shell. So this thing is really hard to attack. But if you do manage to actually be high enough level, to actually, do some damage to it. It has a chance of dropping a fire crystal, a face stone, salamand hylicon, an ether, or you can steal from it a fire crystal, a face stone, or a salamand hylicon. So we're going to try to avoid that. Is it in the way of where this chest 17 is? Chest 17. It's kinda in the way. There's no alternative route. Is it coming our way? Yeah, it's coming our way. Okay. Alright, is it gonna follow us? I don't wanna. I don't wanna. Just go away. No, it's coming. It's coming this way. All right, let's move on past this. Past those enemies. Go around. Oh, it's backtracking. It's backtracking. Run away. Run away. Now, chest 17. It's right there, right next to this, right next to that trap. Be very, very careful. Now, watch, one of these guys are gonna set it off. Chest 17. Has a chance of dropping iron armor, so we have that to look forward to. And we do got it. A set of iron armor. Awesome. Now the last chest that we need to look out for is chest number 18. 18, where is that at? It is down this way. There it is, along with chest 19. Chest number 18 has a chance of dropping a main glouche. It's a dagger. Okay. Which one is it? Is it this one? Main glouche or a high potion. Okay, that was chest number 18. This is 19. It has just, remedy or ether. Alright, let's move on to the next area. Let's see, where are... Alright, now we are in this part of the map. It's just in the center. Now there's a little bit of weirdness going on with the numerical chest in the guidebook. Chest 21, but 31 is also here too when chest 20 is supposed to be in this area, 31 is supposed to be in that area, and chest 20 is supposed to be in here. So I don't know if got it wrong in the guide, but we'll end up seeing if that's the case. Chest 21 should have spawned somewhere around here, but it looks like it has not spawned on us. Chest 21 has a chance of dropping a salad, which is another helm. Let's see, chest 31 for some reason is also supposed to be spawned right here. I don't know if it's actually supposed to be chest 20 or not, but chest 31 doesn't have really anything special going on with it. So let's move on to the other ones that we need to look out for in this area, which is 23, 24, 25. I think that's it in this area. Yep. Three more chests to look out for. And here's chest number 23. This is where it's located on this part of the map. It has a chance of dropping a gambit, ally MP greater than No, less than 40%. But we got gil from it. That's quite alright. Now let's move on to the other chests, which are over there. One's another gambit, and one is actually an accessory. But be careful. There is another one of those big giant fire elementals in this part of the area too. So you gotta be, yeah, on your toes. Don't want to accidentally run into it, just in case if you're really low level. Chest number 24, 25, and 26, but only 24 and 25 are the important ones. 24 has a chance of dropping ally MP less than 60% or 50. I can't. 60. And chest number 25 has a chance of dropping a item called Sash. Which one was that? That was 20. That's not the important one. These two are. And we only got a potion, and we only got gil. That's quite alright. Do I actually have the item on me? Because Sash, I think, is a really good accessory. Yeah, I do actually have it. Immune to slow. Okay. Now let's move on to the next area. Alright, this is another big area to look out for chests. We're in this part of the map. Let's see. Chest number 20. Chest number 27. 28. 30. 32. And 33. Alright, let's go up to chest number 27, which should be up north a little bit. Okay, the chest is just on the other side of this, so we have to go the long way around. I think those 3 traps actually do cause a status effect. Well, chest number's 27. Just in case if you missed it from chest number 1, has a chance of dropping a bronze shield. Or, or that, a balance moat. Okay, let's move on to chest number 28, which should be this way. Another place where a wyvern could spawn is in this cluster frack of platforms. Actually, quite a few chests spawn in this cluster fluck of platforms. So we got 28, 29, 20, and 30 as chests being here. But only 3 of them are important. Let's go ahead and clear this area. Alright, chest number 28, right here, has a chance to drop a horned hat. And that's what we got, alright. Chest number 30, which is up that way. Let's go ahead and grab number 29 anyways. 30 and 20 should be up here. Chest number 30 has a chance of dropping a wizard hat. Or gil. Chest 20 has a chance of dropping onion shot. Oh wait, that was chest 30. Chest 30 is right here. That was chest 20. Well, we got wizard hat anyway. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Alright, the next ones that we need to look out for is 32 and 33, which is Down in that part of the area. Okay. Alright, now we're in an area where chests number 32 and 33 spawn. Also, in this part of the area, in the map, let me go ahead and show it to you, has a chance of dropping, well, spawning a rare Yensa called an Urotan Exile. It has a chance of dropping an Earthstone or an Ossifon, which is a two-handed katana that right now my character Vaughn is wielding. You can steal a high potion or you can poach a pebble. So let's go ahead and see what chest 32 and 33 all have in store for it. If they spawned, which I don't think they did. Alright, chest 32. It's up here. Chest 32. And it is here. Okay. Has a chance of dropping an item called the Arm Guard. Or that, or Reflective Mode. Now chest number 33 should be down in there somewhere. Okay, is it behind all this or on the side? Oh, it doesn't look like I have it spawned. Nope, but chest 33 is supposed to have an item called gauntlets on it. Okay, here is another enemy. Let's see, what are they called? Let me go ahead and steal from one of them. Dabania. Dabania has a chance of dropping a fish scale, waterstone, echo drops, or water moat. You can steal a water shard, a water stone. You can also steal fish scale or Bactrius wine, or you can poach a fish scale or an Argyle amulet. I don't think I have one of these. An Argyle amulet. No, I don't. It looks like I might have to try that out. Try out poaching one of those guys. So let's see if I can. I think I have the gambit for it on these characters. Yep. I'm not sure if I'll be able to get it to drop. But I would have to go to another area that has them spawning, which shouldn't be too hard. You just have to get really close to the edge of some desert area. So I'll end up doing that later off camera. Now, for the last chest in this area, we have to go to the next zone. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, here we are in this general area of the map. We're in this little final part right here, where the last 3 chests to look out for in the Ogre Yensa Sandsea is to your liking. Also, this is another wyvern spawn spot if you want to take up on that. Chest number 34 and 35 are right here, but we're looking for 35. I think this is 34 right here. 35 has a chance of dropping a spear, just in case if you missed it in one of the previous chests before. Spear. Now let's go ahead and move on to the last 2 chests to look out for. Chests 36 and 37 are right here. Just in case if you missed it before, 36 has another chance of dropping gauntlets, and 37 has a chance of dropping a gambit. Ally status confuse. We got a high potion instead, and Gil. That's quite alright. Always save, reload, and then have a chance of doing all that stuff over again. Especially if you're just farming. Best way to do all that stuff. Now, I believe that is all the chests that you need to look out for. All the item drops that you should be getting from the enemies in this area. So, sorry if this video is super long. Hopefully the Yensa video, which one will be coming after this one sometime in the next area, will be shorter. Hopefully.